But he's an avid movie watcher, as is his wife Robin. And if there's a good one coming out at the theater, we tend to go as a family. Rob, Doug, the wives, and me, and we'll go and watch our next big one will be Rogue One. But we'll go and see that probably at the late night show, so we can get a review out of Sibling Rivalry right away. But other than that, he's a big fan of old spooky TV, things like Twilight Zone, One Step Beyond, and
I love
things
that.
like that. Yeah.
What gave his inspiration for the commercial episodes that he makes with Nostalgia Critic?
We used to watch as a kid. We lived over in Italy from 1980 to 1984. Doug was born there. And in Italy, our American TV couldn't get Italian TV. So you would go to a thing called the Exchange on the base, where you could get a whole bunch of videotapes that people in the U.S. had copied for us, and we could watch shows. The neat thing is that these tapes had all the old 1980 commercials on it. And Rob and Doug used to watch it and just absolutely love this stuff. And so he decided he could sort of turn it into it was going to be a one-time special, and then it just went on and on and on and on. And I really love the latest one because we had Malcolm in his tiger suit. And let me tell you, that suit is so hot that there's a fan that goes with it that is in the tail. You can drag it along. But Malcolm did that, and so when we finished shooting the Tuffy Flakes there, I went to Malcolm. I said, "Is it hot in that thing?" And he took off the deal. His hair is drooping straight down the water, puddling into the bottom of the shoes.
Oh, wow.
But that made, I especially loved that Kellogg's commercial. I thought that was absolutely great. Plus it gave me a chance to decompose the music stuff because I did the commercial music on it. Yes.
Was there a movie that you watched that that Doug and Rob both liked, but you were just kind of like, no, it's awful?
No. But there's the other way around. There's lots of movies I like that they go, that's awful. I'll tell you one which is a guilty pleasure, and I don't tell this to many people because they always go, my God! I like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. What can I say? It was just so goofy. Now, part of the bad deal is I never see any of these comics. Rob and Doug know these comics. They know the X-Men series. They can say, Hugh Jackman was terrible in this. It was much better in the comic. I don't know. I didn't see the comic books. But they were really into that. They were into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when they were kids, into those comic books. So that's why they always like to sort of do that. Yeah.
Is it me? Okay.
Yeah.
You were talking about how you are the decomposer of Doug's music. How does that process go?
What will happen, for instance, when we did the big Star Wars thing, he says, I want the opening music for this. So, if we had just taken Star Wars, the robots on the internet would have picked it up and pulled us down for copyright. So, you cannot copyright a rhythm. You cannot copyright a chord pattern. If you could, the guy who wrote that you sing Heart and Soul and all these different songs to would have made a million. So what you can copyright is a melody. So I sit there and I say, all right, Star Wars is what? Bum, 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 bum. All right, what can I do to make it different? How about if I play it upside down? Bum, 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 bum. Enough so that people go, wow, that's Star Wars. No, it's not. Now, I will say this. My proudest moment, when we did that big deal on Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, I love that.
13 songs there. They all had to be decomposed. So I decomposed all of them, set up a recording studio in my house, brought all the actors in, they sang their parts and then mouthed them into things. one in there, the Phantom of the Opera song, dun, 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 that I decomposed that so well that a robot picked it up and took it down. So we call YouTube and say, no, that's not the song. And they go, no, our robot says it is, and what the robot says is. Well, as it turned out, we finally got in touch with somebody and said, look, can you get a real live musician to listen to this? And they did. And they agreed that this was not the original Phantom of the Opera. It was something that I decomposed. But to fool a robot made my thing. In the feds.
Do you personally have a favorite NC review that you've helped with?
I really liked the Star Wars Christmas special.
Greatest movie on earth, am I right, guys?
Well, there was a couple reasons for that. Number one, the majority of it with Doug and Brad was shot at my house. That's my den in there. Second, Doug is sitting there.
Your dad's been embarrassing you for the last few minutes.
Always great.
I told them everything about you, so they're not going to stay.
I am a mystery.
Anyway, to finish the answer, not only